How do you feel about Hisoka?
He reminds me a lot of Edson.
Bro, why? Why?
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Flow. Charles, as always, River. What are you laughing at?
Yo, what is this
Stop.
introduction? Hold on. No.
No,
River,
dude, let him
I
do
know
what
you want
he
the
needs
intro.
to do.
I know you want the intro, River.
You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm pulling out my notes. You remember? You remember what we said last time?
This man
Huh?
really had
You
to
remember
pull
what we
out the
said?
notes on us. Okay.
The flow.
Alright.
Let me see, the flow.
Oh my
Hello,
God.
listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite podcast series. Welcome to The Flow. You're here with me, the blonde Ichiban, the number one man on the PlayStation, Edson, and I'll be guest starring with your boy, River.
Yo, what's going on,
Warning.
guys?
We also have a special guest coming in, the Virgin Mary Reyna Zuno. She is new to anime, so let's all give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
She
yeah.
became a dweeb. Yay!
Love to see it.
Yay.
We turned her into a dweeb. Now the rest of the world.
Oh, okay.
Is that really going to be the intro?
Probably, yeah. But
Do we gotta start over now?
no.
Okay.
No, let's keep going. Keep going.
But what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Flow. As my gracious guest today said, I'm your host, as always, River. With me, he's already introduced himself, but Edson is here, and so is our virgin today,
Reyna Chelsea Zuno.
Reyna Chelsea Zuno. Would you like to introduce yourself to The Flow?
I don't know what to say, but I am new to anime, and
Oh, she's spitting bars. Oh shit.
so I started. I mean, I guess we're. I mean, not to put everyone into it, but we're gonna be talking about Hunter x Hunter. It's kind of
We
like the
are.
first anime that I watched ever, and hopefully more to come. So
Good.
I
Good
know
to hear.
nothing about anime other than Hunter x Hunter, and I already bought a fucking plush toy of Gon, whatever, however you say the names. If I say them
Go.
wrong, I'm
Disappointed.
sorry.
I'm disappointed.
You gotta
She
say it
said,
just like Hisoka.
Gone. That man.
Gon, okay, well,
That
whatever.
man. He's wait. I don't think she's gotten there yet.
She has.
No.
That's in
I
the
don't think
Hunter
she's gotten-
exams.
I don't think she's gotten to the parts where it just.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
wait.
you're
So
right.
did she finish the? So where you at in Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, where you at?
So they're actually in the ring where Kiwa took them. It's like where you have to go to like level 200 something or
Oh, Heaven's Arena.
Yeah.
Heaven's Arena.
Is
Yeah.
that season 1 still, or is that season 2?
Should be 2,
It's
I think.
season 2, I think, like episode 1 and 2, I believe.
Okay, so she just finished season 1. Okay.
Okay, so
Damn.
the idea of this podcast is she, as we already talked about, she's like the virgin. She hasn't seen any anime, but this is her experience with her first arc in any anime, and it's Hunter x Hunter. We had to start off with a banger, obviously. So, you know how we love Hunter x Hunter around here, besides Timmy, 'cause he's a bitch. Yeah.
Fuck you, Timmy. I hate you. If you see this podcast, I hate you, Timmy.
I didn't really know how to introduce myself, but like how do people? Do I have to say like where I'm from or something? I don't know how that works.
Did you want to say more?
No. You don't say your address. What? You want to spill your social security number too?
No, I'm from Chicago, but I live in LA now, so I'm podcasting from LA. So
Live from LA.
God, we got that
a
exotic.
very special guest all the way from LA.
We got that
Here we go.
Pineapple Express on the line.
Yeah. So, anyways, not to.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, what are your thoughts on your experience so far with anime and Hunter x Hunter, and to be specific?
So I think when I first started watching it, Edson was like telling me like you need to start with this one because like he did like research on what anime I should start watching. So I started with Hunter x Hunter and I was like eating Chinese food. I was sitting down and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll sit down and I'll watch this. So I fell in love with it because I feel like I could relate to Gon, like just the type of person he is. That's why I really liked it. And also, like, he doesn't know where the fuck his dad is. So same. Not to get into, like,
Wow.
Oh my god.
Get into, like,
Oh my god.
deep, but I thought that was, like, I don't know. Because he still looks up to his dad. And, I mean, anyways, yeah. It's
Okay,
just,
okay.
I really like it, so.
Would you like to elaborate on the other reasons you relate to him? Besides that?
He's very, like, he's, like, the sweetest person. But, like, he's also very, like, how do I explain it? I feel like Edson can help me out with that a little bit just because like
With the what?
like how the other day, so
like how you and Gon are like similar?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gon is like this like happy-go-lucky, like very confident, nothing scares him type, right? I mean, like obviously the boy does still feel fear, but he kind of just takes it more as like you ever seen him make that face where like he's just like worried, but he's kind of like excited almost.
Yes,
like he's anxious. Yeah, that's how she is. She's like always anxious and just ready to like just get into whatever problem.
All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to mention, like right off the top, about it that was on your mind right now?
I mean, yeah, because I just feel like Gon is a very like selfless character, and I feel like I'm the same way. So
yeah, super selfless. That too.
Okay, Edson, you don't have to keep sucking her dick now. Okay, my goodness.
At least I have a dick to suck. River, where's yours?
I don't think that was the idea here, but I do.
Little wiener, haha.
Yeah, it's I'm cool.
Okay. Awkward silence. Part 1.
Edson, lame jokes, part 350,162.
River, part bitch ass. You're a bitch ass. Awkward moment, part 2.
Alright. Fucking bitch. Okay.
Thank God, ladies and gentlemen, best comeback of 2021. My God.
That's why your hair is yellow, you douchebag.
Fuck you. You'd eat my hair, you vegan fuck.
That's all you eat meat.
Are you recording like this screen too?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah.
I actually look like this. Yeah. Just letting everyone know. My eyes are actually purple.
Maybe you could just turn your video on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you could turn your video on.
Press ball right now.
I don't know if you know how Zoom works. You know, I think like everybody in America knows how it works, even like 9-year-olds. But like, there's a camera.
Moving on.
All right. Well, so I prepared some questions for you before this podcast. So
yeah, this is a surprise example.
Get into those. Okay. So first of all, my first question is, what were your expectations going into watching anime? What were your feelings on anime before you started watching it? Like, what were your expectations?
To be honest, I was afraid that, like, because I started watching, what was it? Naruto, I think, with Edson.
Naruto, yeah.
And, like, not that I'm not, like, shitting on Naruto or anything, because, like, I'm not
going to do
that. But, like, I wasn't as interested as I was in Hunter x Hunter. So I was kind of afraid that that's how Hunter x Hunter was going to be, too. And I was like, oh, my God, I don't want to be bored. And, like, not that I was bored of Naruto, but I just felt like I related more to the storyline when it came to Hunter x Hunter. But what was your question again? I'm so sorry. I got. It was
what are your expectations going into watching anime?
I didn't really like. I just expected to not even get into it, to be honest with you. And like, I was just shook when I was like, oh shit, I actually kind of love this. So I even like, well, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, yeah.
All right. Did you have any stereotypes that you've heard about anime that you kind of like thought were maybe true?
I feel like when it comes to, I guess, like just people in general, I guess growing up in like, I mean, just in high school or something, or in college, like the first couple, like the first year, I remember I seen this guy dressed in one of my classes that he had like the Naruto band around his head.
Oh,
So I
okay.
always like thought like all of like people who watch anime were just like weird. But
Yeah.
then I
Yeah,
was
we're
like,
a little bit weird. We're a little
yeah,
bit weird.
no, but that's not the thing though. I feel like there's a
So odd.
stereotype around that, and like I've met even like just people who don't even put like Naruto headbands around their head
Oh yeah,
that are
'cause
like,
that's the standard right
yeah.
there.
I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, if you watch anime, like you dress like that, or you know.
If you don't practice the Kamehameha in private, you don't watch anime.
Gotta
Okay.
pull it out and fight sometimes, you know.
But yeah, I guess
I know.
that's kind of like the stereotype that I was like.
Okay. Okay. All right. So moving on to the next question. Do you think it was going to be for kids?
No, never actually. I never really thought that
Interesting.
because I know, like growing up, I've heard. I mean, I think my brothers watched anime growing up, so it's like they were a lot older than me, like 5 to 10 years older than me. So it's like they watched it a little bit. So it was never anything like around like me comparing it to like, oh shit, you're watching a little kid show. I think actually talking about that, I was in the living room watching Hunter x Hunter, and I was like eating my food, and I think I was eating a Lunchable. I don't even know. But
Wow.
my mom came into the living room and she's like, "Oh, me baby, she's watching cartoons," and I was like, "Mom, that's not what this is."
Wow.
She was like, "Are you
Absolute
guys watching
destruction.
this?" So I was like, yes. But yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I guess when she seen it, she thought it was like a cartoon.
yeah. So it's kind of interesting that you already kind of understand that and have those gripes, and you just started. So that's cool, honestly, because I feel like there's a lot of people that have those struggles where people are like, "Oh, it's for kids," blah blah blah, that type of thing. It's just cartoons. You hear
Yeah.
that so often. It just pisses me off. I'm like, you serious? You've never even
Yeah.
seen anything. You don't know. Like,
Right.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes I want to kill them, but that's just me.
I mean, shit. Like, I mean, just we can do it together.
Just to make sure everybody knows we're totally joking. We're not seriously gonna like do anything like that.
Like,
Like,
yeah,
wait, like what?
like, like, violent thing or something.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Um. All right. So, what did you think about Hunter x Hunter after the first episode?
After the first episode, okay, let me rewind back. Like, let me think. I smoked too much weed to remember. I'm just kidding.
Drugs are bad, okay?
She's not kidding.
I'm like that's what LA turned me into. Have you?
One day in California.
Just kidding. But after the
Oh
first,
my God.
like kind of like I said earlier, I wasn't really expecting to like it, and then I went on to the second episode, and then I went on to the third, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't actually think that
Actually,
turn into
Okay.
so do you like pop music?
me.
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, there's a
Okay.
couple of
It-
like.
You, you know what I think of it? Actually, I can classify because like I couldn't figure out why she didn't like Naruto because it was bugging me, bro. I was like, how do you not get into Naruto? Like, how do you not feel for this kid who is lonely as fuck? And then just slowly but surely you see him start to become like a god. Like, how do you not? And I couldn't put it
Like, that's
together.
my
And
boy right there.
all right, that's my fucking boy, bro. He was fucking shaking up with him. I was dabbing his ass up. But I figured it out. I was seeing Naruto, like comparing Naruto to Hunter x Hunter. I was like, Naruto is dramatic as fuck. Like Naruto gets like super deep, super like dark. And as if you compare it to Hunter x Hunter, like that's
At least
super
right
dark.
off the bat.
Yeah, and then if you go to Hunter x Hunter, it's like bubbly, more uplifting. You see Gon, you see him making friends. You see him just doing all this crazy shit with a
Yeah, I don't know.
smile. Like,
I don't know about
and then
that.
what do you mean? What do you mean, bro? What you mean?
This man trying to
Gon?
tell you a lie right now.
No, Gon is bubbly. What are you talking about? Gon is just like her.
Oh yeah, the guns. Probably the
And
entire
then he
show
has
for sure.
his little moments where he's like, cool, like he's pissed, you know.
Yeah.
Also, he's very like,
Foreshadowing.
there was that episode where he was very like I forgot what that guy's name was. He looked like kind of like a ninja.
Oh yeah. The ninja dude.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Either.
remember when he was like fighting him like for like almost like the I think it was like the last round of the exam, and like the way
He
that
wouldn't give up.
right he wouldn't
Yeah.
give up, and I feel like when he was doing that like no anger came out of that, and I feel like that's me too. Like I'd never get angry. Like if I get angry, it's very like I don't know. That's why I was like, oh fuck, like this guy's for real like me. Like he's like I'm not gonna like if people are gonna be a bitch to me, like I'm like no, not. I think I don't know. He's very like kill him with kindness kind of guy, and I feel like I'm the same way. So
Okay. So after you've seen, I think part of the point of that question was I was curious because the first episode, it's okay. It starts pretty like kid like and almost as if it's going to be type like a kid's show, but then moving
right,
forward
yeah.
past that, you see a lot of things that. So that's what I was questioning. Like, did you feel that way after the first episode that it might be?
I did see. I guess like the way that the characters are set up, definitely like when they were on the boat, for example, and like the way the whole thing was like set up. I guess I can see how people can relate it to like I guess kind of like cartoon like little kid stuff, and I understand that. But I don't think just because like I knew it was like anime, I kind of was just like, no, this is like not
Gotcha. Like you knew it was going to turn into something else.
right. Yeah,
Got
and
it.
actually, I was watching it with my brother at like his house the other time, and I was trying to put him on with like Hunter x Hunter, and he's like, "What the fuck is this? This is a little ass kid show. You can already see what's gonna happen next." And I was like,
Oh, really?
"No, you can't." I'm like, "Shut up."
That's
He
funny.
didn't want to watch it because I guess he was like, "Oh, it's like a kid's show," but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
And there's a lot of anime in general that like have just kids doing like crazy shit.
Mhm.
And Hunter x Hunter is an example of that. And as Edson can attest, like Tokyo Avengers as well is one that comes to mind recent. Where they're just
Yeah.
in gangs and shit, but they're like 12.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
shit was
crazy.
bro. The amount of blood that gets spilled on that street, I was like, yo, what kind of 12-year-olds are these, bro? This man, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
It was
This
so
man literally
wild.
just shattered his nose. I was so like lost after that first fight.
Yeah. Alright, so next question I had is how do you feel anime compares to shows that you normally watch?
I guess. Oh, that's a great point though, because I feel like when I was watching it, the reason I liked it was because I don't think other anime shows are like this, but you guys can like let me know. Do they like continue on from like the past episode? Because I feel like some of them are just random when it comes to episodes. That's what I liked about Hunter x Hunter, which was like it was like continuously like from like the previous episode it would like just add on to that, and I really like that because I know sometimes animes just have like random episodes, right?
Oh yeah, so most anime are like that, but I mean I think Maruchi might be talking about like filler episodes because for example Naruto has a lot of filler episodes, so they'll just be doing random shit
no.
like out of nowhere. But like
But Hunter x Hunter doesn't have that.
yeah, she was saying that she liked that about it. That's what she said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and with anime, I would say that the majority are like that. But just like with regular shows, there's a lot of shows that are like have a continuous plot going. But there's also some that do random shit every episode, like The Office, for example. Like
Right.
But there are also anime that do a similar thing. So it just kind of depends on what you're watching.
Anime
Yeah.
does that a lot.
Like just the random
There's-
things.
I
Like
don't know about
They,
that.
like yeah, they do, bro. There's literally websites that tell you what episodes to skip.
Well, filler wise, but like the actual. Because I would say like in The Office, for example, there's no actually like real plot that goes on. It's just random
right,
shit every
like,
episode.
random, like comedy episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
So,
the point of The Office is to make you laugh. The point of anime is to give you a story.
well, some
But-
anime, there's comedy anime.
I've never seen one, and honestly, I don't think I'd ever support that.
Why? You should watch Gintama.
Actually,
I need to watch
no.
that.
We did see a comedy anime, and there was no story to it. But all right. So let me retract. If you have a show and you're giving it a story, why put the fillers? And I think I know
it's
why.
lame.
Because like maybe they gotta. I mean, like the name itself, filler. It's a filler. You know what? We can't keep up with the demand that these people want.
Yeah,
we
money.
Can't keep up with the storyline and how fast it's moving and evolving. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw this fucking nonsense at you. 30
Yeah.
episodes. There you go. All right. Now we
Literally.
have time to continue the story on after that.
Shout out
Yeah.
Bleach and Naruto.
Shout out Bleach and fucking Naruto. Right. Fucking hell. Literally, bro. I'm like, that's why it took me so long to finish, because I'm like, again Naruto, another one of these fucking flashbacks. Like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
So here's the thing
And
with
then,
filler.
like,
Usually, like
what?
the two main reasons that I can think of is like either they're catching up too quickly to the manga, so they need more time for the manga to like get longer, so they can adapt material. Or
okay.
it's like
I didn't
money
know
wise,
that.
so like okay, we want to put out more episodes so we can get more money from the episode. Because like
They're just
you know,
like, fuck it, let's throw this DLC out there.
yeah, like if you cut out Naruto's filler, that's like 50% of the show. So you go down from like 700 episodes to like 350. You know how much money
Yeah,
that
bro.
the other 350 episodes got them?
That's true. That is very, very true.
Yeah, and it is what it is. But like with Bleach now, I started watching Bleach again. I know you guys have probably been maybe waiting for that, but I just started skipping the filler. I said, fuck it, I can't do it no more. So yeah.
What? River the Flow Warner skipping fillers and episodes?
It's just the thing is,
Hold on. Hot dog. This man, I've known him to be the most dedicated, like, anime enthusiast
okay, relax.
that I've ever known. Anyways,
This man said that because it's in my
this
Twitter
man,
bio.
this man watches the intro for every episode. Watches the intro every episode.
'Cause it's gas.
He watches the fucking intro every single day. Even if he's binge watching, he doesn't skip it. You know how
Okay,
Netflix gives you that
not
option?
every-
skip intro?
occasionally.
He doesn't skip. No. You don't skip that shit. Whenever I watch it with you, you don't skip that shit. That should be bugging the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Because it'd be fire. Especially weekly. Because
But you know how many spoilers you get? Like, okay, watch it once, but then like, I don't want to see it again because there's spoilers in that.
I mean,
There's
not
spoilers.
really. They wouldn't put if it's a big spoiler, it's not gonna be in the open. I haven't actually got big spoiled in the
I
opening.
can't tell if he's like cracking his neck or like being.
No, I'm looking. This is how I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him like this. I'm not cracking my
Okay,
neck.
let's go ahead and move on.
Bitch.
Back to your question though. Comparing it to like other or regular like not regular but like I guess TV that I watch now. I don't really watch too much, but if anything, I feel like that would be kind of like the I guess something to relate it to is the continuous episodes. I don't know, like I said, if they're all the same, but I know a lot of other things with like seasons and stuff like continue on. Even though The Office is one of my favorite shows, and it doesn't
she loves
continuously
The
go on. And it doesn't continuously go on. That's what I liked about Hunter x Hunter, that it did do that. So
Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Oh, another thing to build on that I wanted to ask about too is like because of how it's actual drawings and animation as opposed to like real people. How do you feel that changes like the aspects? Do you still feel like the same emotion or more emotion watching that, or how does that? Because I know there's a lot of people that make that complaint. Like,
Are you saying like because it's animated, do you feel differently when it comes
like
to
I guess in terms of like give me 1 second.
The fuck is that timer down there? Are we gonna die?
It's
How
like
we-
4 minutes. But anyways, continuing on to what I was saying. I feel like no. There's wait, hold on. Just can you repeat the question? I'm sorry. He like distracted me.
Okay. So basically the question I was asking is, do you feel that the emotions that like are portrayed in anime as opposed to like regular people, and like do you feel still emotions for those characters? Like do you become just as attached?
Oh my
Or, like,
God, yes. I feel like sometimes I'm like Snapchat or like DMing Edson and I'm like, no fucking way. Like I'm sending him videos and I'm like, that is
Yeah.
not like happening, you know? So I do
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I still feel like those emotions for sure.
Dude,
Or
she
like
literally hit me up on my phone. She was like, the part where Kilo's brother reveals himself in the exam. She's like, Edson, no fucking way that Kilo's brother is in the exam. No way that he has to fight him.
I
What
like
the
yeah.
fuck? What did
yeah.
you say? You were like, I feel like I was watching Jerry Springer. I was like, what the fuck?
What the-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely do feel like
Okay.
emotions are portrayed evenly, even if it's not like
Yeah, because I feel like that's one thing a lot of people say is they're like, oh, how do you watch this? And it's like, how do you feel for these characters? It's just like, just cartoons. Like, how do you feel for these characters? But like,
Fuck those people. Fuck.
yeah, exactly. But like, you won't understand until you watch it, because even like the voice actors, like they put so much more emotion into that than like regular TV. Like if you're watching like most with shows with real people, I feel like anime has more emotion and gets you more attached to characters in those shows. I feel like that's a big misconception that people have. Like,
Dude,
that's another
they
thing.
express, yeah, you're right. They definitely do express more emotion. I feel like they keep it more real than most people do because, like, unless you're a highly paid actor, you're not going to do very well when it comes to expressing how disastrous you feel. Like, they get very detailed in people's faces in animation because it's easier to control, their
Yeah.
facial muscles. Or, like, how detailed do you want their face? Whatever emotions that they're using. But like in real acting, like it's harder to get your actor to express exactly what the character is feeling. Like the director can tell the actor, hey, I want him, like your motivation is this. You can tell him that however many times you want. Doesn't mean he's gonna like execute it perfectly.
Probably
And then
not.
animation comes by, it's like the director is in charge of the characters, and the characters literally can do whatever you're asking them to as long as it's within the artist's like ability. So
Yeah.
it's all about like how well can the artist draw this face, and like it's like whatever they see, that's what they're gonna put on paper.
Yeah. Like even with like some of these voice actors go in. Like I've seen like time like fucking hell. Like Aaron's voice actor, for example, like when he'll get into scenes, like sometimes he'll like even like bite his hand, like he'll be like, "Ah," just to like get that raw, like,
Yeah, I did hear
which is
about that.
crazy.
I did hear about that shit.
Yeah, like they really go in.
They act along with their characters. Yeah,
yeah,
that shit
especially
was
like when
nuts.
like they I mean like I said, like if when they get emotional about something. Especially like Killua, I feel like that when he I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted right now because my professor's moving things in the other classroom. And I'm in like an office right now. So but yeah, anyways, you can cut this out. But yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all good, no worries. Okay, so next question for you: what do you feel is better about anime?
I mean,
So,
best about anime.
Better. What is better about anime as opposed to other things out there? Do you feel?
I feel like it's very visually appealing. Because I feel like when I watch like other shows, like for example, a little more basic, you know, and I feel like anime takes the basic out of everything. So I
Okay.
feel, yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you think there's anything worse about it?
I don't know. I think being able to actually get into it maybe for some of the animes, like for some of like different, because like I said earlier, when I was getting into Hunter x Hunter and I couldn't get into Naruto, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
like maybe being able to get into it more.
I don't think she's seen enough anime to answer that question.
Well, it's just off like basic, understanding, like just what she's seen so far. Like that's what I'm just curious about. Like what does she feel?
Oh.
Yeah. Do you guys recommend anything else that's kind of like, I guess?
Don't ask River. He's just gonna tell you to watch Attack on Titan. Fucking idiot.
Relax. I think, honestly, a good one could be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. For you, I feel like, because I feel like it has a similar tone to Hunter x Hunter in a way.
What? No, the fuck it doesn't.
Similar likable characters.
No way.
What do you mean? How so? How so? Okay, explain yourself.
Hunter, everybody, did you hear what you just said? Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood have the same tone.
I said
no
similar tone.
way.
Similar tone.
There's no. Okay, similar tone is pretty much like saying the same tone. There's no way.
How
Full
so?
Metal
How not?
Alchemist is way darker than. That shit is fucked
How
up.
how is it way darker?
Full Metal Alchemist. River,
Did you watch the Chimera Ant arc?
The what? I've seen it. I've seen the Netflix one. The one on Netflix. That's Brotherhood, right?
No, I'm talking about Hunter x Hunter. The Chimera Ant arc on Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, but like only a few, like I would say one or two fucked up things happen. But compared
One
to
or two.
Yeah. What do you mean? What?
Wow. No, I disagree. And even York
Fuck you! Get out of here.
York New City as well. There's a lot of fucked up shit in Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, just because of never mind. Almost spoiled it. Almost spoiled it.
I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad.
Almost spoiled
Okay,
it. Why
wait,
didn't you
tell
say
me now,
anything?
does anyone die that I love?
Nah, don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Yeah, we can't
I'm not
answer
gonna
that
say
question.
But
Yeah,
does
we
anyone
can't
die
answer.
at
What the
all?
fuck
So
does
I'm
it matter?
trying to ask.
Does anything extremely significant happen in the
I'm about to look it up on Google. Does anyone die in Hunter?
Don't do that.
Stop! What
It's
the
gonna
fuck
tell
does it
you.
matter? Oh my god.
It's literally gonna come up in the damn description.
I was literally gonna leave this Zoom meeting right now.
You're so dumb.
Okay.
Talk
Okay,
about
but
a suicide. Jesus.
I do truly feel like there's a similar tone to it. As I don't know why Edson has to say that, but
I don't agree.
regardless.
I don't
Okay.
agree.
Do you think she would like it?
It was so
We'll leave it to the
like,
comments. We'll leave it to the
yeah.
comments.
Do you think she would like it?
I don't think so, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think so. I was thinking more so, damn, I don't have my list of anime with me. Let's start naming animes, and then I'll be able to like let you
Demon
know.
Slayer.
I was told actually,
Yes.
like one of my friends came into
Actually.
my dorm room the other day, or into my like partner or whatever,
Demon
and
Slayer for sure.
seen my little gun plush,
Mm.
and was
Don't.
like, "Oh my god, do you know of this, this, and this?" And I was like, "No, I don't."
Dude, if they spoil it for you, slap the fuck out of them. If
I'll
they
tell
try
you.
to mention anything, just slap them.
Death Note could be good.
Oh, that's
Talking about how your brain came into your room, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he like seen my little gun plush and was like talking shit because I didn't watch any other animes.
Well, you'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah, what's his name by the way? First and last.
IP
Wait,
address?
Do you have his address?
Wait, who's?
Your
Oh,
You're talking shit? So we're gonna kill him? Is that what we're doing?
his name is Jesse.
Fucking Jesse.
Damn, Jesse. Jesse, okay. Okay. Is that Jesse with a J? I'm assuming? Yeah.
Last name?
Yeah.
Last name? Do you have a last name? Middle
Okay,
initial?
so, alright. Next question. We pretty much covered this already, but just to, I just had it written down. So, are you enjoying Hunter x Hunter so far?
Definitely. I feel like every time I eat, I watch Hunter x Hunter. Every time
Okay.
I'm about to go to bed, it's like I don't even like when I go on Netflix. I don't watch anything else. Like I literally, that's all I watch. It used to be The Office.
Oh my god.
Okay.
She's growing up so fast.
For real. I kind of have a request. You might need to stop talking to Edson about Hunter x Hunter because he needs to watch One Piece and he's slacking.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's true. What are you
All
still
right,
on episode like 15?
How about this? What's it called? Until she catches up, because I'm on the last season of Hunter x Hunter. I mean, I've always been on the last season, and
You
until
finished
she
the
catches
Chimera
up,
arc already?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I did.
Did you?
We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. But
How can we
I'll
talk
to
about
you
it without?
We
Has
can't.
that injury occurred?
What?
It's too vague. That's way too vague. Like,
Has an injury occurred?
nothing. Shh, River. She's gonna try and figure it out. She's a smart person. She's smart.
Okay.
She's not an idiot like us. She's smart.
So are they moving on to like the chairman arc?
Oh, like right now, what I'm watching?
No, I'm talking to Edson.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm watching Hunter x Hunter.
Damn it, bro! Just if you know, just episode 30, bro. You just need to get to episode 30 of One Piece.
Okay,
Come on,
all right.
please.
I'll watch up to episode 30 on One Piece, but then I'm gonna go back to Hunter x Hunter because I gotta refresh my brain. That's why I started watching it over again because I forgot what happened.
I see. Okay. All right. So, do you think? I mean, you already answered this too, but do you think when you're done, you'll watch more anime? And like, do you think? Okay, I'll rephrase it since you kind of already answered. But do you think you'll become like a legit like weeb or something like that? For example.
To be honest, I feel like I don't like that word because
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how else to phrase it.
What,
no,
a
I mean,
weeb?
I do feel like
A big anime head. How's that sound?
Yeah,
A big
I
anime
feel like
head. An enthusiast.
right, yeah. Especially
A
because
fat ass head.
I'm a shopaholic, and I really
She's never turned on the camera now.
I know, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm a shopaholic, so it's like I love buying like it sounds so stupid.
She watched 10 episodes and already started buying Hunter x Hunter gear. Boy,
Yeah.
what?
And then my keys for my car are like the lanyard is Hunter x Hunter. So I feel like when it comes to buying stuff that's related to anime, I'm like, I wanted to buy so many other things, but I don't want to be like fake and then buy things that have to do with anime shows. So I'm like, I have to watch it. You know what I mean? So, but I do definitely think that I will get into anime.
Sweet.
There's so much that it offers. You know, like there's
For sure.
so many different kinds of anime. So yeah.
That's another misconception people have is like there's genres in anime. People act like anime is a genre. It's really not.
Yeah,
like, there's so many different
sub genres.
Yeah, it's so.
I still think anime is a genre of its own because it's an entirely new different thing. But there are there's categories like there's live action TV, which is actors who are real people.
Yeah, and then there's subcategories to that, I guess.
Yeah, there's subcategories to that, and then there's anime, but there's like comedy, fucking
romance,
drama,
action.
Yeah, action.
Shonen, shoujo, whatever the fuck.
Don't know what those are, but yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. So there's battle shonen, for example. I don't know. I feel like you probably heard that term before. Edson.
I've heard shonen. I've heard the word shonen before. I don't really know what it means.
Do you want to know what it means?
No. Oh, and also obviously the most important. Because so there's action, comedy, drama, hentai, shonen. I think she'd like hentai. You know, she can do that.
Oh yeah, I definitely have watched that before.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, moving on to the next topic. So what's shonen, River?
Oh, shonen. Basically, shonen it's basically anime or manga is like geared towards like boys as an audience, kind of. But the main way people use to define it is whatever manga is in Shonen Jump is generally considered a shonen. So if it's in Shonen Jump, it's considered a shonen. Like people are like, oh, seinen as well is another one, which is more like serious, geared towards adults. But people are like, oh, Attack on Titan is a seinen. Well, it's actually in Shonen Jump, which makes it a shonen, and that's kind of how it's defined. So like, whatever's in Shonen Jump basically is a shonen, or because it's geared towards that audience. That's why it's in Shonen Jump. So whatever is geared towards that audience is a shonen. So like shonen is more geared towards boys audience, or like around that area, and then shoujo is more geared towards girls, and then seinen is more geared towards like adults and older people.
I think I understand now. Just like, so that's like the anime version of like when people say, oh, that's a chick flick, or that's like
but
a raunchy show. Okay.
I say there's better, like, because you can shoujo's, like I've seen some anime that I guess would be shoujo and they still entertain, they still provide value to me.
True.
So I feel like anime does it better, because I feel like a lot of guys don't like chick flicks. So I feel like anime makes you is more geared towards like guys, in terms of like what's geared towards women, guys can enjoy as well, more so. Same with shonen. Like women can enjoy shonen.
All right, let me give you an example then. Let me give you an example. What about, have you ever seen My Little Monster?
No.
Okay. It was basically like a kind of like a romance thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that show, I mean, I would say because of the storyline was made for more girls, I still enjoyed it as a show itself.
Yeah, and I feel like they give more. There's more there to enjoy, as opposed to like here in the West, more things geared towards girls are really hard at it. There's not going to be a lot there for men to enjoy as much. I mean, you can still enjoy it, but I feel like anime does a better job of making it more inclusive to all audiences, even if they're gearing it towards one audience, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how do you feel about the structure of the arc, like the first arc? So the Hunter exam arc, how do you feel about the structure of that?
What do you mean exactly? Like, do you like?
Okay, so like the beginning would be like as soon as Gon starts his journey, and then the end of the arc would be like whenever the Hunter exam's finished.
Yeah, I do feel like it's very, I don't know, intuition based for sure. Like when it came to like the first when the guy first had told Gon, like when he finished it, just kind of like, oh yeah, you're like to go a different way to get to I guess the top.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. So yeah, it was definitely like intuition based when it came to the question, I guess, for I think Kurapika, when she was like, or he, sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. He. I always
Did you just assume Kurapika's gender?
I'm sorry, but yeah, that was intuition based, and everything else was like a fitness test too. But I guess the way that it was set up, I feel like, I mean, in terms of me, I probably would fucking fail the Hunter exam. To be honest, like maybe not the beginning, because I'm pretty good with intuition. But when it comes to other things like fitness, definitely not. But yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the setup, like moving forward off of this arc? Since it's like the first one, how do you feel about the setup?
Setup of like the Hunter exam, or just in general?
Like the setup for the story, and since it's like the first arc, it's kind of like the introduction. How do you feel about the setup for the story?
It's very like heartfelt, because like when he's like leaving his family and stuff, it's very like emotional based, I feel.
Okay.
Like when it comes to everything, and like the background too, like the reason he's doing it is because it was like father, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, definitely like an emotional standpoint with the entire I guess anime in general.
Okay. Do you see the potential for the themes that it can cover, like in the future, like the deep themes or just anything in general?
Like potential themes that Hunter x Hunter covers?
Yeah. Like, do you see the potential for that in the show?
Oh yeah. I feel like family is one of them.
Okay.
And like obviously like friends and stuff. But I don't know. I feel as I have to like I have to think about it more. See, this is why I should have so many questions. But other than that, no, just like friends and family is definitely like a theme that
Okay.
plays a huge
Interesting.
part. Like friendship. And trust too, I feel, is definitely huge when it comes to that. Because like I feel like you can't really trust anyone, and the fact that they can trust each other, like Gon and Killua, and like obviously Leorio and Kurapika, I feel like their trust is very, I don't know. It makes me feel happy because they all have like a group of friends that they can trust. Like they always have someone to count on. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
That's.
Do you think anything deeper will get covered? Do you see the potential for that, or more
I'm
just
sorry, what was
surface
the
level?
question?
Do you see anything like deeper that it could cover, or do you think it's more just going to be surface level, like you said?
Deeper. I do feel like I don't know when I guess that surface level. I just feel like family could always go deeper. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, I think when it comes to like him talking about his father, it's like, it's very emotional, and like no, I don't think people like realize how deep that can get because he gets so emotional about the fact that he's never seen his dad before.
True. Very true.
So,
All
yeah.
right. So I have to ask, how do you feel about Hisoka?
He reminds me a lot of Edson.
Bro, what the fuck? Why?
Hisoka as a character, he's very mysterious. Obviously, I never know what he's up to, and it kind of scares me. And he's very like you don't know if he's nice, because he wants to get something out of it, or um, wants to. I'm talking about Hisoka at this point, but I mean, I guess it kind of relates to Edson.
I guess I'll be exposed.
But I do feel like
Expose him.
very. I want to know more about him. I hope that I get to know more about who the type
Gotcha.
of guys and like why he's like that. So,
All right. And who's your favorite character?
Gon for sure. I really like Gon, but like I also love Killua. Like
Okay.
the way that he is as a person, it's just like he's like that for a reason, and his family plays like a huge part in it. And I feel uh, like I said, when it comes to theme, family can get a lot deeper with that, and
Yeah, for
I feel
sure.
like a lot of like their backgrounds have to do with the way that they are. So that's why I wonder about Hisoka because I'm like I wonder who his family is if they ever like introduce them.
And do you
Fuck you, Hisoka's raw as fuck.
do you do you like the dynamic between Gon and Killua since you mentioned that?
I'm sorry.
Do you like the dynamic between Gon and Killua since you bring that up?
Oh yeah, like they're so cute together. Like they're like best friends. And ew, not to bring it up again, but like me and Edson are kind of like Gon and Killua because like
We talked about this before.
yeah.
talked about
I think that they were made to meet each other. You know what I mean? Like the fact that they like met at like at a certain place, certain time. Like it was meant to be for them. So
Okay.
just,
And
yeah.
what are your predictions for the rest of Hunter x Hunter? For the rest of Hunter x Hunter?
Predictions. I don't want to have any because I'm like I never really thought about it to be honest. I feel like I said, I kind of want to see more of Hisoka, and I haven't seen more of him, so I hope to know more about him and like why he is the way he is, or yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That was lame.
Okay, you still acknowledged it, bitch.
Well, I mean, okay. Um. Okay. After watching your first anime arc, what do you think constitutes an anime arc?
What?
What do you? Okay, so what do you think constitutes an arc? Like, what do you think makes an arc an arc?
Actually, no. Do you know what an anime arc is?
No.
She doesn't know what an arc is.
Well, then I guess she can't really explain. Okay, so basically it's like anime is split up into different stories kind of throughout. So example in Hunter x Hunter, the first arc is the
Shit.
Hunter exams.
That's. I don't think she's gonna understand it until she sees like.
I do understand it. It's like you're talking about more of like the storyline, how it transferred from like
Yeah.
Hunter exam finished, right?
Yep, and then you saw Killua's like little mini. That's kind of a mini arc when Killua's family.
Right. Yeah.
And then now you're moving on to Heaven's Arena, which is the next arc after that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question?
Don't spoil. Don't spoil.
So what do you think constitutes like an arc? Like what do you think makes an arc an arc?
That's a great question. Okay. I mean, I guess I would say I don't know, man. Can we skip the question?
It's too hard of a question. She needs to watch more anime.
That's
before she
fair. That's
answers
fair. What do you think made it good or bad so far? Like from the so taking out like just the Hunter exams in general, since that was your first experience. Like what do you think makes the Hunter exam portion of the show good and bad?
I mean, I feel like it really just makes the entire show really like Hunter exam in general. Because I remember when it came towards the end of what was supposed to be the end of the Hunter exam, when I think one of the like teachers or whatever they call them was like, "Oh, it's not over yet," and I was like so confused. I was like, "What the fuck? What do you mean it's not over?"
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just feel like fuck. What was the question again?
What do you think made it good or bad?
Oh,
or good and bad, I should say.
I
what makes it good? What makes it bad? That's what I meant.
I think what made it good was definitely just the characters in general, like the way that they present themselves throughout the entire like season. Okay. And then the way that they like interact with each other too. In terms of bad, I can't really think of that right now.
Gotcha. So just a lot of good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give it over to Edson. Edson, do you have any questions that you wanted to ask her?
You mean after the 50 questions that you just asked? I'm not sure I have any questions left. I had a few, but you decided to just be like, here, let me ask her like fuck ton of questions. Yeah, I don't have any questions.
What were your few questions?
River, it's literally been like probably an hour and a half. I don't know. I haven't been keeping time. Nah, but I mean, I don't really have any questions. You kind of covered it all.
Okay.
Plus, you never told me I was asking questions, so.
Boy, anything off the dome?
Off the dome? Off the. Let's see. Okay. Not really.
Well,
what anime do you find interesting? Like, I know you asked about, do you have any plans for the future with anime? But like, what anime did you find? Like, even just the cover of it. Like, which one did you stood out to you the most? That you maybe would have want to see.
There's they just came out with a movie for it, I think.
For which one?
Oh, okay.
Describe it. Right? Describe it. Was it Demon Slayer?
Red and black.
Red and black. I
think.
It might have been Demon Slayer.
Yeah, there you go. Demon Slayer.
Okay. Like swords.
Anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They had it's an anime, and then they added a movie to it. So
I'm gonna watch the movie.
I still have to watch it.
We should watch it together. That'd be fun.
Oh, we should all watch it.
Y'all heard that? That was pause.
That was so cute. That was nice of her.
Pause.
What do you mean pause?
We should watch a movie together.
That is not how I said it, bro. Relax.
This man over here getting all giddy.
He's not in tune with his emotions like you, River. It's okay.
Sorry, I mean.
Okay, sure.
Shut up.
Wow. Gay.
Don't put that in the podcast.
Nah, we did.
Day is okay.
Okay,
Trust me.
let me end it off. My class starts in the next 20 minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
I was just gonna say that that's definitely not the most controversial thing that's been said, even close. But
Definitely
do you have
not.
do you have any final thoughts just to give everyone?
Do you have any thoughts you want to give us?
No, I mean, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on this podcast. I appreciate
Cool.
that. I had nothing to do for these 3 hours of in between my classes, so
Here we go.
She said we're nothing but a side quest.
but yeah, I mean, I guess like,
She said we ain't shit.
people have a huge misconception on anime, especially you guys like anime heads. Like I hate that people give you shit about watching anime. Like I think people are so mean, and like obviously like people are. We're not going to be sensitive about like, oh, you watch anime, but like I just wish it was more normal.
Yeah. I feel like it's
But I
getting
She
there.
said stop bullying. Speak up.
I do really think that it's getting normal. Like a lot of people are like starting to get into anime a lot more.
Dude, there's so many like
More
celebrities that are coming out with saying that they watch anime. Who was it that cosplayed Todoroki? Was it
Oh,
Megan the Stallion?
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, yeah.
Yeah.
She cosplayed Todoroki. I thought that was raw as hell. I was like, yo. Alright, cool.
Bro, she also
Never s-
she posted this picture, I remember. And it was like her like sticking her ass out like on Sasuke. And I was like
I was on the story. Yeah, that was funny as hell. I was like, Jesus. I get
like
what you're trying to say. but
pedophilia?
Jesus.
Like question mark. Sasuke's like 12 in the
Jesus.
beginning.
Oh, yo, red flag. FBI. Where you at?
Sheesh. Well, yeah, hey, we appreciated, you coming on. I know you've been excited to get on here for a little while now, so, you're welcome.
Hopefully I can make a comeback sometime.
Okay.
And after I'm done with like season 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we can make that happen. Let us know in the comments. If you want her back, let us know.
River said, yeah, we'll see.
I'll turn on my camera.
Relax. Oh, she'll turn on her camera next time.
You hear that, folks? We've got a new special report. She'll turn on her camera next time. So if you want to tune in on the next Reyna Chelsea Zuno seminar of the Virgin Anime Watcher,
Also,
you know what to do.
And hey, leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed it, you want to see more, leave a like.
Like and subscribe on my video. And leave a comment too.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Hey, on a serious note, we're like 3 subscribers away from 50 subscribers. So like seriously, like
Let's
you guys.
go. Dude, I mean, I need to subscribe. I'm not even subscribed. Like
There we go. That's 48 right there. So just 2 more at that point. So, we really appreciate it. It mean a lot because hitting 50 would be a big deal for us.
Literally, like my follower count when I came over here went up like 60. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we just need to move to LA. Then we'll be straight.
We just gotta drop everything, move to LA, buy a house, and make our own podcast house.
Yeah, podcast house, the Flow podcast house.
You guys should definitely, yeah. Then you could do a podcast outside.
And like at the same time, like we make no money from this at all. So like,
yeah, we can just buy Lamborghinis with all of our money that we're definitely gonna make. Give it to everybody.
It's like sure,
Thank you once again for.
Oh yeah, she's gotta go. So let's try.
I'm sorry, I have class.
Well, thank you guys again. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, just gotta remind you again. But flow out. Peace. We out of this bitch.
Bye guys. Okay, is that where it cuts?